Contagious.com. Today is Inspirational Minutes with Donyale. Inspirational Minutes with Donyale. Now, I invite you to do what I do with any person that may have spoken into my life or is trying to speak into my life, or whatever that means, is to find out a little bit more about them. Who are they? What is their intent? What is their why? And I invite you to do that by going to helpingbillbridgesacross.com. You can find more about me under the About, and also Living in My Truth. Today's topic, Inspirational Minutes with Donyale. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, I just appreciate you investing time with me and being here and listening. The ideal is to have something that's of value to share. I share those things that move me, and I don't share answers. I share perspective. Allow me to say that again. I don't share answers. I share perspective. Today's topic is a quote. So in Inspirational Minutes, we do a quote, and then I give a little bit more of meat behind it, what it kind of means to me. I'm one of many voices. I encourage you to share your voice. You know, if you're listening to this and you listen after it's over, come down and comment below. That's what it's about. I invite you to subscribe. I invite you to like, to share, and to comment. Comment is my favorite because it's giving you an opportunity, like, what did you get from it? So our topic, people will love you. People will hate you. None of it will have anything to do with you. So let's read it again. People will love you. People will hate you. None of it will have anything to do with you. What a powerful quote to me. It's so powerful because it really says, listen, I can't control what other people think or what other people do. I really can't. I didn't come here and I wasn't assigned any role of saying, okay, you get to say this and you get to do this, etc. And what's powerful to me about this is that I just don't invest my energy into what other people may think or what other people may feel. Now, from a person that has a heart of empathy, I'm an empathetic person by nature, and I truly believe that love always finds a way. I'm not a person that's quick to just assume anything. But there are things that people do spend time on. They spend time on creating venom in other people's lives or bringing weight to other people or bringing pressure to other people. And I think of it in a way, it's always made sense to me, is that when you're that invested in being angry or upset, that really the work becomes in the mirror. What do I mean? I think that people genuinely do hurt you. I think people genuinely do things that are just not right, and you find out about them and it can be hurtful. But to me, how much time do you invest in that? What can I do with that? And I'm a big believer, I don't really like kumbayas, respectfully. And what I mean by that is I cannot change what has already happened. I cannot change what has already happened. So then what's left for me is, what do I do with it? And I just believe whatever's going on around me is really noise at times. And if there's something I can change, that's where I invest my time, my energy. But as far as being invested, time is such a precious gift. I always talk about that. Time is like it's a priceless commodity. I think of that hourglass in the room. It doesn't mean that you are weighted by that. It just means that you're very conscious of that and you realize how precious life is. And so when you really live in awareness of that, if you really exercise in that, you don't spend a lot of time and a lot of drama. You make a conscious effort actually to say, okay, you know what? I can't control how you're going to act or feel with all this extra drama or whatever that may look like. I just can't invest in that. I'm willing to say, listen, if I'm bringing you that much discomfort or that much weight, then it's best that we part company. Doesn't mean we have to be in different corners of the world hating each other or community hating somebody or neighborhood. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. We should even be able to be sociable. If I see you out, we can speak. But I'm thinking people invest a lot of time on things they can't change. And for anybody who is a person that's vested in always bringing misery to other people, always telling people what they are and what they aren't, always judging them, always saying, you do this wrong, you do that wrong. These are people, I think, that have not looked in the mirror, because we all have something to work on. No matter what I share or what I do is something I need to work on. It's a garden. I'm always going to be pulling weeds. I think for the remainder of my days, it's always going to be something I can do better. I can do better. And I think that when you live in that zone, it removes a lot of this energy. It takes away a lot of this investment. Because investment can be very heavy. It can be very weighted. If I'm spending every day like, how can I make this person feel better? Or what did I do? What happened? What did I do to make them feel, this way? Or was there something I said? Was it something I did? At some point, people have to be accountable for themselves. If there's something that's that serious in our lives, and that's any of us, we should be able to come to each other and have a conversation. We should be able to ask, listen, can we sit down and have a conversation, or by Zoom nowadays, or by FaceTime, or or distance somewhere safe. And we should even be prepared to say we may even end the conversation and not agreeing, but we're going to be willing to walk away. That should be fine. But we should be vested enough to do it. And if we can't do that, then we have to let it go. We just have to let it go. It doesn't mean we throw our hands up. It doesn't mean we don't love people. It doesn't mean that we still wouldn't be there for them. I tell you the truth. The way I see it is, I don't think anyone's above, that anyone's in a position to judge someone else. I really don't. I think just because I don't know your story doesn't mean you don't have one. And I don't think that anyone who comes across looking like they got every box checked and they've done everything right, we don't know the truth. We're not with these people 24 hours a day. We don't know. So our hearts should be pliable. We should be, open to always having conversation, always open to making things better. But I'm saying in terms of people hating you, you can't change that. There's nothing you can do. Now they have a change of heart. We should have the door open for that. But that's very important to share. And so I want to say that quote again. People will love you. And people will hate you, but none of it will have anything to do with you. None of it. I might love you and think you're great and you've been very supportive and I have all these great accolades and I appreciate it, but it has nothing to do with me. It's what you're choosing to receive and adopt, etc. So these are inspirational minutes with Donyale, and I thought this quote was just so to the point because there's so much conversation, and sometimes there are people who always are trying to get someone's validation, and I don't know how safe or smart that is. I mean, you can't really always have someone, think about it, if you're always looking for some type of stamp of approval or someone you're always trying to get someone that's going to say, you know what, this is what you did or didn't do, and you're always like, you're looking for just lingering on every word, like, oh, thank you, I tell you something I'm going to share as I close out today. This was something that was wonderful. It said that never believe your own press. Never believe your own press. What does that mean, Donyale? Well, it just means that when people love you and give you accolades and they praise you, that's wonderful. I mean, everybody likes to know that whatever they've done or doing is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with saying thank you. But you never want to get into wearing that as a title. You never want to start believing your own press. Because the very people that celebrate you and give you all these accolades will be the same people who will persecute you, or be people who will talk about you, people who will laugh about you. And again, it's not our business. But I want to free some people today, I just think, again, it's not an answer, it's a perspective, but it just helps. It helps when you can walk in your own truth. You can walk in your own freedom. You can walk in it. This is my journey. This is what I want to do with it. And I can't be concerned with people who hate me. I can't be concerned with people who love me. It has nothing to do with me. All right, guys, this has been Donyale, Inspirational Minutes with Donyale. I hope you found something that you can take with this. This, to me, is about a buffet table. I always say that. Everything that I do, every work that I do, I really find fulfillment in it. It's a personal fulfillment, is what's lodged inside. And I hope it's like a buffet table. I hope you can find something that can be an asset that you can take along with your journey. And listen, again, I can't say this enough. More than just, likes, comments, and subscribers. I really want you to dig in. Get your heels in. Share your voice. There are many people in my social media village and our community, actually, who we are sharing with each other all the time. Direct messages and comments. It's just a genuine moment. It's a moment. We're not inviting each other for dinner, but we're sharing a voice, and we don't have to agree on everything, but we're just sharing our voice. I think that's very important and very precious. All right, this has been Donyale, helping build bridges across.com, Inspirational Minutes with Donyale, and remember, the intent is hashtag making gratitude contagious. Hashtag making gratitude contagious. The hashtag is for you to find other things that are attached to that, but the words are the same. It doesn't need a hashtag. The intent is what it was before, what it is, and what it will be. Making gratitude contagious. All right, guys, take care.